lead,
endurance,
drive,
stimulate,
inspirit,
encourage,
envision,
growth, activate.
motivate.
By show of hands, how many of you remember your first experience of riding the bicycle? Well, I do. A few years back, when I got my cycle for the first time, my father was helping me balance it. Nervous as I was, I kept looking down instead of looking ahead. I was looking down at the rocks and the pebbles. I was looking at the dry twigs and other obstacles in my path. Then all of a sudden, I lost balance and fell. I expected my father to come running, but instead I heard him say, "Son, lift your chin up and look ahead." Upon hearing this, I got up and sat again on my cycle. This time, instead of looking down, I looked straight ahead. I quickly realized I was more focused and balanced. I looked behind and saw my father wasn't there. He was at a distance, happily waving at me. The rocks, pebbles, and the dry twigs in my path did not matter anymore. Little did I know that I had learned an important life lesson during this incident and another during the summer of 2015. When I was on a trip to Kenya, I decided to spend some meaningful time with the children of determination at a rehabilitation center. At the center, there were children suffering from various conditions, such as those from cerebral palsy and muscular dystrophies, to name a few. What I saw there was something amazing. The kids that used crutches helped others in wheelchairs, and the ones in wheelchairs helped others too. Their resilience was just striking. Amidst the struggle to reach the classroom, there was joy and laughter that was not easy to explain, especially for me who was having such an experience for the first time. Having decided to engage them in activities, I picked on art as it was my passion. So I distributed crayons and provided them with an outline of a cartoon character for them to color. Young children with coordination difficulties were enthused by the coloring competition. Their physical limitations did not stand out as obstacles to them. Instead, they looked ahead with determination. I was astonished and at the same time humbled to see the amazing creations of art. When I awarded them with trophies, you can see the delight on their faces, can't you? Looking back, I think it's one of the most unique experiences I've ever had, and it was truly an inspiring one. That same year, I decided to play the keyboard. I mean, how hard would it be to read lines and dots? Turns out it's quite difficult. Days kept passing by, but I still hadn't progressed. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. My brain was still not able to interpret this alien language of lines and dots. I was getting really sick of it. At one point, I decided to quit, but at that moment, my father's words resonated in my ears. Lift your chin up and look ahead. And I decided to use his words as catalyst to push myself forward. At the same time, I wondered if the differently abled children were able to achieve anything in their paths in spite of the difficulties coming their way, why can't I do the same? What was stopping me from reaching the bigger dreams and aspirations I had? So I continued to pursue to play the keyboard, improvised on my music notes, and from then onwards, I never looked back. This is what has driven me for the next 5 years, 4 months, and 12 days of my life, and continues to do so even today. Leave alone music. As budding youngsters, we can visualize our dreams and pull out the wildest ambitions we have for ourselves and align our actions accordingly. The failures, discouragements, and disappointments we face are just pebbles and sticks in our path, which we should not focus on, but rather pedal on, undeterred and unstoppable. The greatest gift you can give yourself is the ability to overcome hardships, to get to the edge, and take the leap. And you will be amazed to see what is possible. Thank you very much.